science.
You are about to see one of the most closely guarded secrets and one of the most fantastic series of events ever recorded in the annals of counter-espionage. This is my story. The story of Mel Hunter, who lives in your world. A world of giants.
I think it was a deliberate attempt on my life, sir. Just a bad Washington driver.
You didn't get a look at him?
I didn't get a look at anything, except those headlights coming at me.
Well, I don't know, Winters. All I can say is I don't like it. A lot of people would like to eliminate the government key witness before that hearing tomorrow on the diplomatic pouch violation.
I think I can take care of myself, sir.
Where you headed for now?
The apartment. I told Mel I'd be back around noon.
You better hole up there for the rest of the day.
Well,
Just to be on the safe side. I'll be talking to Commissioner Hall later and give him a full report on the incident.
All right, sir.
You've made arrangements to keep Mel safe while you're away.
Yes, sir. His orders are to remain in the apartment under any circumstances.
Good. We don't want to subject him to any more danger or risk of exposure than we have to. How's he feeling?
Oh, he's doing fine. Just fine. He has a nightmare now and again. He dreams he's back there behind the Iron Curtain where it happened. Goes through the whole experience, the missile firing, the explosion, pain, fantastic result, his shrinking to 6 inches.
You seen the latest medical report?
No, sir, I haven't.
Well, it's just about what we expected. The shrinking's definitely stopped, but there's no progress in getting him back to the regular size.
I don't think he expects to, sir. Not unless our medical researchers come up with a miracle. Until then, he'll have to be hidden, guarded like some
tremendously important prize. Well, as you know, Bill, Mel is possibly the most important secret weapon this country possesses. I think he knows that, too.
I think that's his reason for living, sir. I think he'd rather die than let anyone on the outside know he exists and destroy that reason.
Well, Bill, I guess that's about it. Go on home and take care of yourself. Huh?
Thank you, sir.
Oh, give my regards to Mel.
Mel?
Hi. Say, Bill, I think we ought to do something about this chair.
Anything wrong?
Yeah, this thing's come loose. All you'd have to do is trip once, and I'd go bouncing around in here like a piece of corn in a popper.
Okay. Let's take a look at it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the joint's come loose. It needs to be soldered. I keep telling you, you're putting on too much weight.
Okay, out you go. Oh, it's not as bad as it looks. I certainly ought to be able to fix it. I made it.
Winters could fix it if anybody could. I've often wondered if there's anything that Winters couldn't fix. Ever since the explosion, Bill had been with me constantly. An amiable mountain of common sense and goodwill. He was my partner and my friend.
Got all my equipment in the garage. Shouldn't take me too long. I'll be about 20 minutes. Mr. Winters? Oh, hello. Your mail? Thank you. And a package.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Anything interesting?
Oh, not much. Just some bills and package from my book club. I'll get to these later.
Hey, Bill.
Hmm?
Hey, throw me that rubber band, will you?
What for?
Come on, toss it down.
Here. Catch. See you later.
One of the first things I learned after my accident was that the importance of any objective is relative to each man's ability to use it. Now take a small rubber band, for instance. To someone 6 inches tall, this might be very useful indeed. Bill had said I was putting on a little weight. Maybe what I needed was exercise. I'm really not sure when it was that I became aware of a strange yet somehow familiar sound. Actually, it was so soft that it would have been inaudible to anyone with normal hearing. Since the accident, my own hearing had become extremely acute. I couldn't hear grass grow, as Bill claimed, but I knew all the sounds that belonged in our apartment. And this muffled pounding, like a giant heart, definitely was not one of them. Strange, because it didn't belong here. Familiar, because I'd heard it before. A tick like a clock, but softer, non-metallic. It was the clockwork of a time bomb. A last-ditch attempt to prevent Bill from testifying at the hearing. Whoever had sent it must have watched our mail deliveries long enough to notice that Winters received a package from his book club every month. A great deal of effort had gone into making the package look authentic. But I could see now that it had been postmarked Washington rather than New York. It had been mailed nearly 12 hours ago, and had probably been set at the maximum time limit in order to allow for variations in delivery service. It might be set either to explode at the end of a stated time period or upon being opened at any time. What could I do? Bill had said he'd be back in 20 minutes. But suppose I didn't have 20 minutes. I couldn't call for help, even on the off chance that someone would hear me. But I could telephone. I could try to reach Commissioner Hall at the Bureau. The telephone was gone. I remembered that Bill had used the phone early that morning. He'd been in the bedroom. Maybe I could get to it yet. It was a dead end. The bedroom door was closed, and there was no way I could open it. I had to think of something else, and fast. The lives of everyone in the apartment house depended on me now. I had to get to Bill in the garage. If I could reach the rose trellis, I could get to the ground. But then the trellis was a foot away, twice the length of my body. It would be like jumping off the top of a house. And if I missed the trellis altogether, it would be like jumping off the top of the Eiffel Tower. At that, it seemed preferable to committing hara-kiri on those curved lances that waited for me. If anyone else was in the garage with Bill, but I really didn't have any choice. I had to go get him, and that meant I had to jump. There'd be no margin for error here. No second chance. If I missed the top of the rose trellis by so much as 1/4 of an inch, I'd be transfixed on those thorns like a dozen bayonets had gone through me at once. I knew I was in trouble. The trellis was too far away, much farther than I had thought. My only chance was to swing into it. Let go of the cord, then try to hit the trellis and hang on. The trellis frame was slippery. I felt my hands losing their grip. I couldn't hold on. And then I couldn't remember anything anymore. I must have passed out cold after I hit that center post head on.
Hi, Mr. Winters.
Oh, hi, Lang.
What are you working on?
Oh, this briefcase, the lock seems to be giving me trouble.
Oh, need any help?
No, I think I can handle it.
Well, now, if you need anything, you just yell. That's what I'm here for, you know.
I sure do, thank you.
Well, I got work to do.
Came to again when suddenly all the water in the world seemed to be pouring down on me. The sound was deafening. Then I realized what it was. A water sprinkler. As it rotated, each blast was catching me like the head end of a thunderstorm. The nearest thorn had pierced my jacket, grazed my side, and now held me pinned against the rose branch as effectively as though I'd been hit with a well-aimed javelin. There was no way of knowing how many minutes I'd lost. I could only hope that the bomb was still ticking. Because as long as it ticked, I still had time. It wouldn't explode until the ticking stopped. But escaping from that rose bush was something like trying to crawl out of a bed of spikes without getting scratched. From my new position on the trellis, I could see the sprinkler now. It was throwing a furious stream of water at me at regular intervals. I'd have to get to that hedge, hoping that it might break the full impact of the water hitting me, and then work my way to the garage. The spray that would be nothing more than an annoyance to the average man was to me an inundation, a cloudburst, with the force of a hurricane. The jet of water from the other side shot out with the force of a fire hose. "5 seconds. That's all the time I had to jump clear and get behind the hedge. I'd always been a good swimmer, but I never tried to swim through a hurricane. The rock formation was still my safest bet, if I could reach it. I'd crawl under the rocks and catch my breath. Then I'd be able to get away from the torrent. Just when I thought I was safe, I saw it, and it saw me. At first, I thought it was a prehistoric monster. When it showed those fangs, I was sure of it. It was that predatory and vicious rodent, a possum. I couldn't go back. I couldn't make a run for it. And I couldn't talk my way past those fangs. I'd have to fight. But not in the open, and not with his weapons. The milk carton. It was only pint-sized, but it was something to put between those teeth and me. The catch was how to beat him to it. One sudden move, and I'd be down for the count, permanently. There was cover inside, but there was cover in a coffin, too. I had a fighting chance outside, and I had the weapons. If I could keep up a steady barrage, I might chase it away. A strike might do it. It would have to. After the first one, the rocks got heavier and heavier, but I could tell the possum didn't like it. Aim for the eye, just one shot, just one. That did it, right smack in the eye. At last, the road was clear to Bill. The gardener, Len. I'd have to wait until he left.
Oh, Mr. Winters, you got that lock all fixed, huh?
Oh, yes, fine now. See?
Yeah.
My first break. Winters was standing within a foot of me. All I had to do was call out to him. Call out to him? How could I do that with the gardener standing there? I was no better off than I had been. At any moment, Bill might decide to go into the apartment. I had to attract his attention, somehow.
Len, by the way, have you got the time? I seem to have left my watch in the apartment.
Oh, sure. Right here.
He'd gotten between me and the sun. My last chance was gone. He would walk right into that death trap and trigger that bomb.
It's 10 minutes past 12. I might as well knock off for lunch, huh?
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea.
Mel, what are you doing here?
Bill, there's a bomb in the apartment.
A bomb?
On the table by the door. The package that came this morning.
Get in. I'll take you to the garage. You'll be safer there.
No, Bill. If we're going to get blown up, it might as well be together. Every step brought us closer to the sound of ticking, or no sound at all. And I was the only one who could hear it.
Better get out. Take cover just in case.
Bill, it'll stop ticking. We've got about 10 seconds.
Hi, Mel.
Hi, Bill. Well, how'd it go in court today?
Couldn't be better. The judge gave all 5 of those ringleaders life. And Commissioner Hall told me they caught the boys who sent the bomb, too.
Well, that's fast work.
Bills, bills, and more bills. Well, did anything happen to you while I was away today?
No, not a thing.
You know, it must be real tough on you, cooped up here all day. Say, how'd you like me to take you for a little walk in the garden, huh?
A nice little walk in the garden. Such a pleasant journey for you and such a horrible one for me. Join us next week, won't you, for another visit to the world of giants? And don't think all this couldn't have happened. It did happen to me. So next time you go walking in the garden, I hope you'll be careful where you step.